All right. Back in 1947, when Korchuk first got out here, this was all woods. He put a sawmill up in the back. Started cutting down some trees and selling off the lumber. Now Ruth wanted to open up a dairy. He put around a couple of buildings over here to my right behind the trees so she can have her dairy. Now once Korchuk reached the bottom of the mountain, he did put in 741 steps so he can get to the top. Now he started charging 50 cents a person to come out, take a look at the mountain and what he's doing to it. So now between that, the lumber and the dairy, they did get the road that we're going to go down. And this road will take you straight to the back of the mountain to the very top. Now he was also offered two $10 million grants from the government that he turned down. He said the government got their hands on this mountain, it would never get done. But now when he did come out, it took 3 months of hiking and camping in all the woods until they came across this here mountain in the Black Hills. Crazy Horse's face is 87.5 feet tall from his chin to his forehead. He was born in 1840, killed in 1877. He was 37 years old. He is pointed out into Nebraska where his death lies buried, because that is where he was killed, and that's where the family buried him. Now you can take the whole entirety of Mount Rushmore, put it in between Crazy Horse's cheek, backflow that hair, and you'd have plenty of room to walk around it. We do have 18 men on that mountain that work Monday through Friday, 12 months out of the year. 2 of the 18 are the grandsons, Caleb and Vaughn. Now Caleb, he does make sure things are running right up there and nobody's getting hurt. He says we're on our 77th year with no fatalities, and that's how I want to keep it, he said. Now we do have the rock quarry coming up over here to my left. And the son Mark, he takes care of all the mountain rocks. And that's all he does now, resurfaces our roads and make sure my rock box up in the front under the covered porch is filled up so all of our guests can take home as many pieces of the mountain as they like to take home today. Now we'll show you the covered porch and the rock box on our way up. Kashmir was up on the very top of that mountain with his D6 Caterpillar and the brakes gave out on it. He went over the side of the mountain with it, but he jumped off halfway down. Korchuk watched it all happen. So he didn't know if his son was still be dead or alive. He was just going to get ready to go up and check on him when he seen Kashmir start to stand up and dust off. So he did yell up to him, "You got your D6 down here, come get it out of here." They said it landed upright and still running, and this is the original D6 Caterpillar you do see in front of me here at the end. As far as Kashmir got it when it died on him completely. Now if you do look over to your left, you'll be able to get your cameras out and ready. When I stop on the bend, you'll be able to get pictures of those 3 fingers that are also all done and complete.
3 fingers.
Now the road in front of me will take you straight up to the very top of the mountain. They normally do tours on the inside. You have to find out if they're still doing it today. It's a $125 donation per person though to go up. And I don't know what they do right now, because normally before they start the tower crane, you used to be able to get out and touch the face and walk on the arm and hand. But right now, I don't think you're able to do it until they're done putting this crane together. Now, Korchuk, he took Ruth outside on that veranda. He said to her, "What do you see?" And she said, "I see a mountain." He goes, "Yeah, you're absolutely right. So if you do decide to marry me, you just remember that mountain is still number 1 in my life. You're number 2. Now Ruth, she didn't care because she knew he already had the dedication to all the Lakotas and had her standing bear. And nothing would come in between him and this mountain. So they did get married on Thanksgiving Day in 1950. Korchuk was 42, Ruth was 24. They went ahead and had 10 kids, 5 boys, 5 girls. Wow. Now all these kids were born right out here on the property. One of them, Korchuk, had it delivered because the weather was so bad the doctor couldn't get out here. Now I'm going to pull over so I can get you guys off and get a few pictures here. Just please don't go out into the road. Stay between the orange cones and the yellow road, and I'll get the step stool put in place for you and I'll get you guys all up. Now when this monument is all done, this will be the largest monument in the world. And they will be putting a 44-foot feather right up top of the head at the very end. And that's going to be made out of the mountain block also. Now coming straight ahead of me, at the end of this tree line, down in the right hand corner, you're going to notice a little white building with a green roof. And that is the schoolhouse that all 10 kids went to school in. 6 of the 10 graduated out of there. Now the other 4, they had their license. They asked if they'd go in town to Custer High School and finish up their couple years they had left. And so, of course, Ruth and Korchuk let them. Now, he did it for a reason, so when the kids get out of school, they had to come to the mountain, dairy, or the Welcome Center and start working. Now, coming down in front of me, we do have the Nature's Gate. There is over 200 wildlife drawings on there that the kids did. Korchuk, of course, loved it. He had it all put on a piece of tin, painted in gold. He hung them up in 1982 before he got sick. Behind the Nature's Gate is that machine, the Buddha. It's the 1920s. He purchased that in 1948. Now behind that Buddha, we do have that covered porch. You go into to your left, take care of as many mountain rocks with you today as you like. If you go in the covered porch and go to your right, you will come to the studio home. And that is where Ruth and Korchuk raised their 10 kids. And you'll see the bedroom and everything else in there, but you won't see the kitchen. The other daughter, Monique, lives on the other side and uses that original kitchen still today. We have Vega, the other daughter. She does have her house out in the campgrounds, and she runs the buses, the gift shop, and the restaurant. Now I'd like to say thank you for all you guys coming out today and taking a tour. Do very much so appreciate it.